Good morning and welcome to day one of this Mindfulness Morning series. I'm excited that we get to spend our mornings together for 33 days, a part of the series that I started on today, Securing Your PPE. We know that there was a shortage of PPE during this pandemic, but today we aren't speaking in reference to personal protection equipment, but more so our purpose, our peace, and our energy. Securing that, commanding our peace, and starting off our day the way that we expect it to be, and not the way that the enemy has already projected our day would be. So we know that there's distractions that'll try to come. There's things that'll try to take us off our focus. But if we control our morning, then we can control our day. Yesterday it was raining so hard, and I kept thinking about the saying, when it rains, it pours. So we know when it rains, it pours. I never did understand that, but yesterday it was on my mind really heavy. And just such a reminder how we can control our emotions, control our energy that we put out, control our peace so that we can walk into our purpose, knowing that when it rains, it pours. So if you know that, you don't have to be surprised and react and do things that will take you out of character, or things that will take you away from your purpose. And so today is my hope that as we go on this 33-day journey, that you would take time for you, take time to be the best you, tapping into your inner core, your inner spirit, your soul, so that you can go out into the world and be the light that you were created to be. We all were created to be a light. Some of us use our light for good and some use it for bad. And so today it's up to you to make a choice to command what you want to be and who you want to be. And so mindfulness is a beautiful practice, whereas you control your thoughts, you control what you want, how you want your mind to go. Our mind wanders, and that's okay. I used to not be able to do this because if you know me, you know that I have a hyperactive mind. My mind is always going, it's always having ideas and creativity and ways to help people. But I've learned just 2 to 5 minutes of mindfulness can change so much. And so it's my hope that you embrace this journey and not putting shame on yourself or being too hard on yourself for if your mind wanders, or if you feel that you're trying to be still and you can't come back. It's okay. Start it all over. Press repeat and just try it again. And each day just keep trying it and trying it and trying it until you are able to really embark in it and be, a part of this time of stillness for yourself. And it's, again, I do it in the morning and at night, but in the morning it's really the time to really put your thoughts together so that you can go out and have the best day that you can possibly have. Some days won't be, good, but again, come back to your mindfulness practice, and then you'll remember, and it'll kind of help you get back on track. Mindfulness isn't just sitting and being still. It's creating a ritual, creating a pattern of things so that you can, have something consistent in your life. With so many inconsistencies in the world, having a ritual, having this practice will bless you tremendously. And so my day starts off, as soon as I get up, when my alarm goes off, whether it goes off or not, before I step out the bed, I offer God gratitude for giving me breath in my lungs and the opportunity to embrace this world another day. And so it starts off with that, and then I get up and I come and I have my mindfulness meditation. And so I do that, and after I do that, I go and I make my coffee or my tea, and then I grab my journal and I just write thanksgiving, gratitude, thanking God, thanking the Holy Spirit, um, thanking my spirit guides, my angels, putting all of that in my journal so that I can have, that consistency there. Um, and then, I forgot to add, deep breathing. Breathing is definitely a way to open up your lungs and stretch your back from sleeping all night. So that's a part of my morning. Um, Taking a shower, it's, another form of mindfulness because it's another ritual that it wakens up your spirits. And I get a lot of downloads and thoughts in the shower. So that's another thing that's good for me. So just creating a schedule, if you got to get up a few minutes early, an hour early, so that you're not rushing, because that's the whole purpose of having mindfulness, so that you're not going about your day with a rushed spirit, because a rushed spirit opens up the doors for all type of distractions to come in. And so if you are able to incorporate this into your morning, again, I promise you that it may not be overnight, but the more you practice mindfulness, the more you practice, doing your rituals, whatever they may be, it can definitely command your peace and command your mornings so that you can walk fully into your purpose. And so I won't draw this thing out because I want these morning videos to last maybe 5 to 10 minutes each morning so that you can find the time to incorporate it into your schedule. And so before we start, I suggest that you find a comfortable place and let that be your place if you can. If you travel, as soon as you get to your destination, you need to look for the spot that you know that this is going to be where you practice your meditation at, where you practice your breathing, so that you can stay on schedule. If you have a family, you talk to your family and let them know your times that you'll be in this space if it's a space that's shared. And so that's what I do. I get up early, like the Proverbs 31 woman, and I, try to have my moments while everybody else is still resting so that I won't be interfered or interfere anyone else. And so if you find a comfortable position, whether it's a chair, whether it's laying down, whether it's on the floor with your legs crossed or your legs straight, it doesn't matter. Just find you a comfortable position. Tomorrow, I may not have on my robe for the rest of the segments, but some days I will, some days I won't. I'm not sure. For me, consistency for me when it comes to something that I'm being called to do is whatever is flowing, however I'm flowing and feeling. Because if I try to force it, then that's how I put things to the side, or may not do it because I'm trying to force something. When you're called for something, it's gonna just flow. So I just had to throw that in there. Okay, so we'll start with just closing your eyes. And again, this process, you may not exactly feel grounded yet. Your mind may be moving like a merry-go-round. Your heart could be racing. Your eyes could be jumping. But that's okay. Just stay here in the moment. And then I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. And try to hear the breaths as they come out. I don't care if you have snot in your nose is stuffed. Try to do it anyways. Inhale through your nose and out through your mouth, really heavy at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And now, with your eyes still being closed, I want you to place both of your hands over your heart. And I want you to set the intention to yourself. I want you to think of how you try and you do make others feel when you're trying to show love. How does that feel? What efforts do you put out when you're trying to show someone that you love them and you care for them? And now, I want you to take that same effort and turn it around and give it to yourself. Tell yourself good morning. Whatever your name is, you just say, good morning, Jada. That's me telling myself good morning. So now it's your turn. And now we're going to take it up a notch. And we're going to say, good morning, I love you. So whatever your name is, tell yourself, good morning, I love you. And remember, this is the energy that you put out when you're trying to show others how much you love them. Let this energy come inside of you. And as you feel this energy, know that you are loved. Know that you were created for a purpose. Even if you don't know what the purpose is, one step at a time, one day at a time, you will walk into it because that's who you were created to be. You don't have power over anyone but yourself because Creator is in you to help direct you and guide you along the way. So the more you love yourself, the more that you will be able to go out and bring love into the world and be who you were called to be unapologetically. You don't have control over anyone receiving you, receiving what you have, or receiving your purpose. You are not here to save the world, but you are called to bring love and light to those who were called to you. So the ones that you can't reach, don't hold it in. Let them go so that you could focus on the call over your life. When you love yourself, you're able to love others. Today, forgive yourself for whatever it is that you're holding on to. Forgive those who hurt you, even though they haven't given you an apology. You don't need it. You validate yourself, and God has already validated you. Give gratitude to the Holy Spirit for helping you along this path. Thank your angels who fight on your behalf. Give recognition to your spirit guides who nudge you as you go throughout your day. Today is beautiful. It's blessed. Can you feel it? Come back to it. Come back to how it feels when you show your love to others. Breathe that in because that is who you are. That is what you walk in. So today, as you go about your day, and if you're stuck in traffic, remind yourself of who you are when you give love to others and give it to yourself at that moment. When you see something online that irritates you or takes you out of a good feeling, remind yourself again of who you are and the love that you try to give others, and give it back to yourself. Throughout this day, don't forget who you are and the love that you give to others. Now take another deep breath in. Release it. Open your eyes and be ready to go out and share the same love that's inside of you with others. And remember, today is the best day. Today is a great day. You were created for so much greatness. There's a light in you that cannot be dimmed. No one has the power to make you feel anything. So today, watch your words. No one made you mad. No one did this. No one took you out of character, because they only have the power when you give them the keys. So you keep those keys in your heart, and every time you feel like you're losing it, close your eyes and remember that love that you give to others, and give it to yourself. I love you. Have an amazing day. Be blessed.